everyone, and today I have such an exciting and special video. I am so honored and privileged to be in San Diego at the Glute Lab with Bret Contreras. Honestly, I'm just so stoked because he is someone that has truly inspired me to not only incorporate more hip thrust in my regime, but to really focus on my glutes. Bret, come here, say hello to everyone. This is Bret, everyone. Oh my God, I look so small.
Well,
I
hi
look
everyone.
so small compared to him.
I'm also known as the Glute Guy, in case you can't remember my name, and this is my gym, the Glute Lab.
So we're gonna go through 5 exercises. 5, I would say, are probably the top glute exercises, and we're gonna go through them. Bret is gonna perfect my form. He is gonna go through top tips so we can help you along your journey and to perfect your lower body workouts. So make sure that you stay tuned and you hit that thumbs up button because I know you will absolutely love this. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. So stay tuned. Let's get working out.
You want to go through an actual workout?
Yeah. So Bret is gonna lead the workout. And so what we're gonna do is go through a little bit of an activation. Like I've always said to you, activation for me is key. It made a hell of a difference when I first started doing it as opposed to when I never used to do it. Just because it gets your glutes fired up, and warm up is key. It prevents injuries, and you know the rest, I don't need to remind you. So what are we doing first?
Okay, let's come out here to the astroturf.
So excited. Squeeze at the top or just pop?
Sure, squeeze at the top. So you can do 10 of these. Okay, now I want you doing some reverse lunges. So come up and step back. There you go, good. Let's get 10 on each side. Throw this guy above your knees.
Oh, the glute loop.
Throw that above your knees.
Do you want to tell people how you got this name? Have you ever told people how you got this name? Do you want to tell them?
Okay, so are you most of your followers UK?
No,
or?
they're actually American.
Okay, yeah. So here in America we have this cereal called Fruit Loops, and so I thought glute loop sounds like Fruit Loops. So voila.
And
yeah.
this band is honestly amazing, you guys. I'm not even just saying it. I can feel it every time I add bands to any type of crab walk, side to side, abduction. Even it's a fantastic way to avoid your knees from caving in when you're doing squats or any type of hip thrust. This band is good. It doesn't slide. It grips onto your thighs. That's what they're called.
All right, so come down and sit down. So I'm gonna walk you through this step by step, okay?
Brilliant.
All right, so you start sitting on the ground like this, and then you make sure this is symmetrical. So is the bar pad symmetrical on the bar? Is the bar symmetrical with your body? Yes, it is. You roll it into position. That's step 1. So right here, it looks good. Okay, so from here, pick your feet up, all right? Now, from here, if you just started hip thrusting from right here, let's try it. You'd have to look up.
Yeah.
You'd have to look up, and it's hard. Like, so watch, do a couple reps from here. Well, no, try it from here. It's hard, yeah. You see people do this a lot.
Is this bench gonna be?
You know, it won't move, but I'll stand here just in case.
Oh, okay.
All right, go for it. See how hard this is? And like, watch, you'll naturally be, like you're trying to look forward, but you're more, so I don't like this. You might not, that probably felt weird for you, right?
It's just, you know what it feels? I might be wrong, but it feels a bit too high.
Yeah, so
right?
Exactly. So here's what you do. Do what you're gonna do.
Oh, right.
Use your elbows to come up a little higher. Yep, come up.
Oh yeah,
and then
your back wants to go up?
Yeah, so now you're hinging from, and I would go even higher, like walk your way up just to that.
Okay.
And so you're at, the bench is at mid-scapula level. That's or like low scaps, the lower shoulder blades, so that's perfect. So from here, now once your back is in the right position, now I look at your feet. So at the top, I want your shins at right angles. So let's say move them back just like a, right there, that's it, right there, okay. Perfect. Now your shins are vertical. Now you're in a good position. Now I say, now drop down a little bit, not so far that you're gonna slide off, and then look forward, okay?
Yeah.
So this is it. But real quick, I want to just see your normal hip thrust form, like do like 5 reps how you would normally do it.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Good. 4 more. 2, 3, 2 more, 4, last one, 5. Now here's what I want you to do. I'm gonna do a few things. You're gonna get in the same position, and then when you're at the bottom, you're looking forward. I'm gonna actually like hold your head, so you have to look forward, and I want you moving from the sternum down.
Okay.
This will naturally lead to more posterior pelvic tilt. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, come back up. Good, perfect. It's a good position.
Yep.
Okay, good. Come down to the bottom. Now, from here, your head stays looking forward, and then you're moving from here up. Go for it. There.
Oh my God.
Yep. Okay, keep going. Come down, here up. Or here down, actually. Okay, keep going. 2,
Oh, wow.
3, good. 2 more. 4, last one. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do a 5-second hold.
Oh my God, that
really
makes such a difference. Yeah, but that honestly, I'm not just saying that makes such a difference because you're hinging from here as opposed to using so much momentum on your upper body.
Yeah, so what I say is like, instead of thinking it like a hinge, where you're rocking, keeping like your torso as one unit and rocking, you're actually kind of like making it more pelvic action. You're moving from here, and your pelvis posterior tilts. The reason why we do it this way wasn't to activate more glutes, even though I think it does. It was to take the erectors out of it. So the job of the spinal erectors, when they shorten, it arches your, it's to extend. So you see a lot of people who have back pain, and they're like, hip thrust aggravate my back. They're always doing this. So watch.
So we're going to show you this just body weight so you can actually see and perfect your form. So
come up. Now from here, like come up to show the wrong way. The wrong way, come up, look straight up and like hinge and come way out. But go like this with your chest, like as you come up. There. And this you'll actually feel in your back, you know? So freeze at the top. Come up to the top the bad way and freeze. That's the wrong way, right?
Do you want to do it from the side?
Yeah.
Not up there? So this is the wrong way. As you can see, my chest is up and I'm just using too much momentum and way too much motion and hingement.
So then if I go like this, watch. Now come up, try to arch your chest. Even if you want to, like, try to arch your chest.
No, I can't. It's like, it's impossible.
You can't. So it prevents, so that's why we did the whole looking forward thing. And so, like,
keep this
stable, and then move from here down.
Stable, and what you're gonna do is just move from here, from your ribs, down.
All right, so come up to the top. Good. Feet look good. All right, from here, go for it. All right, 1, good. Little faster tempo. 2, yes, good. 3, 4, yes. 5, 6, 7, good. 8, little faster. 8, good. 9, nice. 10. Okay, so good with hip thrusts. On to the next. Okay, so goblet squats. So I've got 50 pounds
25 kg. That's about 25 kg for my UK gals. 25 kg.
Okay, 22-ish. Former math teacher.
Oh yeah, sorry. I failed maths 5 times and he's a maths teacher, so
okay, so
I'm not gonna argue with him.
So you're gonna move up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, no, right here, good. Now hold the weight right here and your elbows go in. Okay. Now, show your natural squat mechanics, okay?
Yep.
Because they're pretty good. And Chrissy, you could squat this way your whole life and be just fine, probably.
Yeah.
But I'm going to still fine tune a little bit.
Sure.
Unless you don't like it. Okay.
No, go ahead.
So see where you are here, okay? What I want you to do, this is heavy, I know. What I want you to do is get a little bit narrower stance right here. This is the stance I want. Even though you like the wide, I'm still gonna have the same abduction. So before you had a little bit wider, but you didn't flare your knees as much. Now from here, come down, and I want you going here.
Wow!
Okay.
What the hell?
But you have to get used to that. That's gonna take like like probably, you know,
Oh
a
my
month.
God.
And then you go here and then sink down. Now,
And then
when
instantly here.
well, I don't know.
No,
if
I'm serious.
you
I
feel more
felt
fluid.
100%.
So let's try this with weight, but here's what I want you to do, okay? I want your elbows to go in between your knees, and I want you going a little deeper. Okay, ready? Go. Good. There. Come on. Yes. Okay, let's do 5 reps. Yes. Great. 2. Let's do 3 more. Now, I'm looking at your low back. It does not curve at all. It does not, you don't butt weak at all. So you can go nice and deep. You can probably even go a little deeper. Yes. Yeah, you don't butt weak one bit. You have great flexibility. Yep.
My hands, my arms, sorry, are going in between my legs.
Elbows tucked in, and then your elbows travel between your knees. Go for it. Good. Yes, so see here, this didn't move one bit. So Chrissy has great flexibility. She has great hip flexion range of motion. You don't see any tucking here, no butt winking. So this is good. Good, okay, done, great. This shows little tweaks up, you know? You have a really good squat form there. But that, okay, so that applies, I showed Chrissy goblet squats, but you could have done back squats, front squats, high bar, low bar, back squats, front squats. It applies to everything, just that. And I think the thing that I do most with people is I get them in their squat stance. As you come down, don't come straight forward, come out. So externally rotate a little bit as you come down.
And it feels weird at first.
Yeah.
Because you're literally like, because essentially it's what Brett asked me to do was just be in my normal stance when I would squat, and it would always be a little bit externally rotated outwards, what feels comfortable when I'm standing. But then by just bringing it in a little bit more narrow, and then when you squat down, you're actually pushing out as you do it, instantly this bit felt it more. Whereas I don't feel that bit when I do goblet squats. I always feel it more in my quads.
Good.
But that's just me.
Deadlifts.
Okay.
And we'll do back extensions. We'll go here and skip stuff. Okay.
Yeah. We're moving on to stiff leg, or which deadlift you want
We'll
to
show
do?
both.
Okay, we'll do stiff leg deadlifts to begin with. So I'm not gonna lie.
Let's show conventional and then stiff leg.
Oh, I
then
suck at conventional.
maybe not. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, so
So we're gonna do conventional deadlifts. The deadlift I hate the most, but I'm doing this for you, so.
okay. So first step, line up with the bar positioned right over the middle of your feet. So that's perfect, right there. Perfect, okay. Bend over, grab the bar, but don't pull. Just bend over and grab it. Okay. Now, you need your arms just outside your legs so you can bend the knees. Good. Now, I would kind of lean forward just slightly and then pick the chest up. Perfect, stand up. Yes. That's it. Now lower. Now, when you lower, sit back like a Romanian deadlift. Sit back. Now bend your knees. And then it gets to right at the same part as where you left off. Okay, so let's do
I always feel like I'm doing it so wrong.
No, that was perfect. That's
Okay,
great. Okay, let's try it again. Go for it. Midfoot.
So hands outside.
Hands outside the knees. Okay, now chest up, but kind of lean. Yeah, right there. Chest up. Stand up. Okay. Now, don't reset. Just do 5 reps. Good. Tap. Come up. 2. Yes. Now, what's nice is you're skimming your legs. Good. 4. 1 more. 5. Great. Okay. So now, awesome. Good job.
Thanks.
Okay. That was great form.
Okay, I get really nervous for those. I don't know why.
Okay. So with the stiff leg, I like you to start from the top. So you'll deadlift the weight up, and then you start from the top, and then I will have you lower it. The only difference is you're not going to bend your knees as much. They do bend. You don't stay completely. It's not like a straight leg where you're like this, okay? Because most people could only come down to like here without rounding. So what you're going to do is bend the knees a little. You move mostly the hips. The knees do bend. But after the bar passes your knees, you reach out a little bit. So you with the conventional, the bar is always lined up right here. With a stiff leg towards the bottom, you let it drift out to the front of your feet. So let's try it.
Cool.
Okay, so just do a normal conventional deadlift. Remember midfoot, okay? Stand up. Okay, now from here, you are going to move mostly the hips, the knees bend a little, and then after the bar passes your knees, let it drift forward a little to about here.
Oh, yeah.
Smooth. And it's
like
smooth.
that, and then come back up.
Yeah, but it's not like this. It's like you just,
but your arms naturally want to do that.
Yeah, it's a smooth looking thing. Okay,
right.
But you have to use lighter weight when you do this. Okay, so it's good. Let's try it again. So deadlift it up. Now, don't try to just try to let it drift forward just slightly. Okay, you kept it close. Come up.
Oh yeah, I did.
Let it drift forward a little more. Yes. That's it. Good. Sit back. Yes. Good. Yes, that's it. Good. Couple more. This is great. Yes, and most important thing, you see, one more. You see, Chrissy's keeping that back. She's naturally very good at that. It's one of the hardest things to get people to do. Now just come down normal, be done. Good.
Do you know what I'm doing now? I'm reminding myself to push back.
Just sit back.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, sit back.
telling myself to go,
You have to sit way back. So when you were doing that, you probably had a negative shin angle, meaning here's a vertical shin, you probably were like here with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you just do that, and you're not like pushing back,
right.
Sitting back, sorry,
You've got to sit way back. Right?
Yeah, so I was like telling myself.
If you come to the bottom, you'll see that this shin angle is actually pointed backwards. Now, but Chrissy has good hamstring flexibility. Even more so is you don't round. That's the number one thing with squats and deadlifts is that you have to watch and make sure they don't round their low back especially. The upper back, the thoracic spine is not quite as dangerous because you have the rib cage protects you. The lumbar spine especially, so you do a great job with that.
Stretch.
So, yeah.
The stretch on that. And also sometimes what I do is use a bit of elevation.
Yeah.
Just because I am quite short and flexible.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. You do we call those deficit stiff legs. So you stand on blocks or something, go a little bit deeper, which is fine for you because you have such good hamstring flexibility, such good hip flexion mobility. But a lot of people don't. Like for me, if I go deeper than that, then I just end up rounding my back. So. Okay, let's now move on to back extensions.
Okay.
All right.
Right, guys, we're moving on to back extensions now. So, you call that hyperextension, right?
45-degree hyper, yeah.
45-degree hyperextension. A lot of people tend to use this on back day, I find, just for your lower back. So, we're going to show you how you're really going to target top of your glutes with this one.
The whole glutes.
The whole glutes. Yeah. Okay, perfect.
This has been called back extensions for years. And it's really hip extension. If you aren't extending your back, so if you wanted to work your back, I would put this up to your belly button level, and I'd make you round and extend. You'd be doing spinal flexion extension.
So if you want to work,
you really wanted to target
your back.
Watch.
So let's
put this up way too high.
Oh yeah, I see that. I see what you're saying.
You have to round and then come up and extend, and try to actually target this. So see, this is flexed, now it's hyperextended. Here you're working the erectors dynamically, but most people don't do this for your low back. Well, maybe bodybuilders do, but a lot of our followers are gonna wanna target their glutes.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you wanna target glutes.
We now lowered it.
We lowered it.
And you'll see where this sits.
You basically want the pad as high up as possible without interfering. Come down, come deep, get a stretch. You don't want it interfering with your hip flexion range of motion. So as you can see, this doesn't interfere. So it's basically like right below the pubic bone. I'm gonna have Chrissy flare her feet out 45 degrees, all right? This is external rotation at the hips, which leads to greater glute activity. The second thing, I'm gonna have her come down and then just relax, relax, relax. Tuck the chin and round, actively round. See this? It looks wrong. It looks like it's a bad posture, but what this does, this is important. Now her erectors aren't turned on. The job of the erectors is to erect the torso. If you're rounded, you're not using them. So I just shut off the erectors. Now we're gonna use just glutes and hamstrings to raise the torso. Okay, so let's see it. Boom, that's it. Now, hold on. I do feel a little bit right here. You actually came up a little too high. So this is very hard to teach. So keep that rounded. You're actually gonna stay rounded. You won't come up as high. Come up, Boom, right there.
Oh,
See
yeah.
that? That's it. That's it. Okay. Okay, so let's do 20 reps this way.
20 reps?
Yes. And you end up, okay. Keep it, just a boom, glute squeeze. Stay around it, go faster, faster. 3, good. 4, yes. 5, that's it. 6,
Shit.
7, 8, nice. 9, 10.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so.
And it's like, it doesn't even feel uncomfortable or weird. It looks weird, but it doesn't feel weird. Because it's like you naturally want to just relax.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like you're forcing yourself to
this
relax.
way makes it a pure hip extension exercise where you're working your hamstrings and glutes, whereas, which is funny because you are rounding, but that actually just shuts off your erectors and now it makes it, So.
I'm so
They're jacked.
I'm so quad dominated.
They look great though, but I know. Men have to be like, it's what you want, not like I think that looks awesome, but a lot of women that's not what.
No, I love quads, but I need to train my calves, which I never do.
Your calves?
I never train.
don't either.
Last exercise, Bulgarian split squats.
Yes. All right. This is the Bulgarian split squat, also known as the rear foot elevated split squat. So Chrissy is going to step out a little bit. Okay, a little more. All right, now, what I want move over just a little bit. Now what I want you to do is just stand on one leg and lean over one leg, one foot, yep. Okay, so lean over, good. Now, drape this over the back, step out a little more. Okay, so but keep doing that, like lean over it, good. Now, see how you have a little bit, this is probably a 30-degree lean. I want you to keep this lean the whole time. Now what I'm gonna have you do, if you just drop this knee straight down, this knee would jut out too far. See that? See that? Okay, so come back up. Now, I'm not saying that's dangerous, I'm just saying you'd feel it mostly in your quads. But what I want you to do is actually descend at a diagonal angle this way to where your knee would be about right here. Okay, so lean a little bit, your weight is over this leg, and now drop down at this angle, come down, don't lean more.
Nope.
Don't lean more.
Nope.
Come down.
Yep.
Come down, come down, come down, come down, come back up. Okay. So just send it that angle, drop down, good, yes, perfect.
Stretch.
And now see how this knee comes right, it's like lined up with this toe pretty much. Okay, come up, good. Now bust out 6 of them. Good, nice, deep stretch. And I like using this rounded pad because it fits to the back of your leg better, the back of your foot better. Okay, now let's switch. What I do with beginners, I will go like this, because I don't want them worrying about balance. But remember, okay, just hook that right there. Now from here, you're leaning over this foot, and then sink down that way, yes. Good. Yep, sink down that way. Lean a little more, right there. Good, come up, sink down this way. Good. Yeah, good. And I'll hold them like this, but I won't be like this, I just barely give them something to hold on to. Good, that's it. And then we progress from holding on to my hands to hands at your sides, and then finally to holding on to dumbbells,
Okay guys, so that is it. We have gone through 5 exercises that are truly going to transform your glutes, and also top tips from literally the best of the best. I have delivered for you, so make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and that you are subscribed to this channel and following Bret on Instagram. He is truly so inspirational and he knows his stuff. So whatever he posts, you better listen and you better read. Anything else to say?
No, thank you for this opportunity. It was great.
Oh no, thank you. But yeah, so I'll put everything in the description box below. I'll put the entire workouts and with some top tips. And also I will link the Fruit Loop. I will link the glute loop band in the description box because honestly it's good stuff, and also Bret's Instagram handle and website. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure that you're subscribed to this channel and following your girl on Instagram. Comment down below for any future videos you'd like to see, and remember that I love you always and forever. Bye!